Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are building this kind of cute little family home. So first of all, just want to apologize if you can hear my neighbours. They're out in their backyard at the moment having heaps of fun on jumping on their trampoline. I think they've got friends over or something. So yeah, I think it's pretty sweet that they're out there enjoying the lovely sunshine. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, this cute little house. I really like how this turned out actually. This is another house where I built the shape of the house without kind of thinking about the floor plan, and then did the floor plan afterwards and just hoped that it would work. I've been doing this a little bit more lately because usually I'm very organized with my floor plans. I either draw it out beforehand so I know exactly what I'm doing, or I kind of build it with the floor plan in mind, so I piece it together room by room but this time I just wanted a really specific shape for this house, and I thought, alright, I'm just gonna wing it. And the floor plan turned out alright actually. I did the top floor plan on camera, but I did the bottom off camera just because it did take me quite a while to figure out the floor plan on the bottom, because didn't really know exactly what I what I could do with it, I guess. But yeah, as I said, I'm really happy with how it turns out, and I just think it's just a really cute, warm family home, and I used a lot of different colours inside as well, which you will see at some point. Yeah, at some point in here. I don't know when it's coming up, probably in a few minutes. So yeah, we're just doing the exterior here. I changed all of these windows out to these shorter ones because I just think that the shorter ones look better. I really like the bigger windows, but I don't feel like they look that good on the shorter walls, and I don't really like doing builds that have the tall walls. I don't know why. I'm not very good at building with the tall wall heights. I feel like I'm only good with the short wall heights, but one day I might just do a build with the tall wall heights and see how I go, because I mean, why not? So yeah, just doing the outside of the house. I quite like how this turned out as well. Something a little bit different. I'm trying to kind of get a little bit more creative, or get a little bit better with my external wallpapers, because it's something I do sort of struggle with. So I ended up using a different one to what I usually use, and I think that even though it's simple, it kind of it works out really well and it looks really good. So yeah, I think that's definitely something that I need to start watching YouTube videos and stuff, is for the external wallpaper and stuff, because I'm just not creative when it comes to that. I'm very basic and I'd like to be more creative. So yeah, this house up on a little foundation, and I really like this fence on the the veranda part of it. I don't think I've ever used that fence before, and I just kind of popped it on there, and I really liked how it looked. So here we are, yeah, doing the floor plan. So I put in the fireplace there, and I put the stairs in, and I actually have a basement in this build, and I'm only just realizing right now that I never furnished the basement. It's literally just a box, an unfurnished box. So oopsies. But you guys can do that yourself. I'm sure it'll turn out amazing. Yeah, but I'm only just now realizing that I never actually did that. But it's on the gallery, so definitely upload it yourself, and I reckon you'll be amazing. So yep, doing the kitchen now, and I really like this kitchen. I love the shape of it. It's so different, and it's kind of like a galley kitchen, but not really, because it has that little where you go around the corner. And I just think that it looks really, really cool. I really, really like this kitchen. And I did this cool thing where I put a table in the middle of the kitchen. We were at IKEA the other day, and one of the display kitchen things that they have there had this it wasn't exactly a table, it was sort of a trolley kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it. It was sort of it wasn't an island. It was a portable island, kind of. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it was sort of similar to this. This is where I got the idea from, walking through IKEA and seeing this little display kitchen with this kind of benchy. It was probably a bench, a bench in the middle, and I was like, ooh, I want to try something like that in The Sims. So I tried that out with the dining table, and I put some chairs in there as well, and I thought that it looked really cool. So yeah, that's a pro tip. Go to IKEA. There's like heaps of cool ideas there and stuff because they have all of those like display rooms. I also really like the colour of this kitchen. Like it's orange, and I think I'm going to do a kitchen like this again. I liked that colour theme. I've like never used that before. Oh, here's like, yeah, the table that I was like talking about. And I like how it's like decorated. I put like a plant on it, and yeah, I don't know. I just like it looked really, really cool. So that's that. Yeah, this house is like very different for me. I said that all the time. I'm really going a lot out of my comfort zone lately, so that was really good. But something just like really weird and random is when I do all of my builds and when I edit them, I always watch YouTube videos or listen to podcasts. So when I like do my voiceovers and I look back on my builds, like I can remember the podcast that I was listening to. So like as I go through this, I can just like remember all the text and stuff and like I don't know, it's so weird, but it's like, yeah, it's really hard to explain, but it's just like, it's really, really weird. I was listening to one of Little Sims's podcasts while doing this, and so like as I'm doing this voiceover, all I can imagine is like the Susan story that she was talking about. And there was another build that I did, and I hated doing the voiceover for it because I was listening to a serial killer podcast, and the entire time I was doing the voiceover, I was just like, ugh, because all I could think about was like this serial killer podcast that I listened to, and it was really creepy, and it was just really like not for the faint of heart, and I was kind of, I don't know, I was like, I had a hard time doing the voiceover because I really couldn't help but think about this stupid podcast that I watched, or I listened to, sorry. And yeah, I don't know, I just thought that was like a really fun fact. So like I get these random like podcast related vibes when it comes to my builds, and yeah, I don't know. With this dining room, I think I should have put more windows in it, like looking back now, because I feel like one of the walls looks a little bit bare. The wall that I'm doing now looks fine, but I wish maybe I put a window on the other side just to kind of like add a little bit more like stuff against the walls. I think that like that's why I struggle with dining rooms a little bit, because I just feel like I don't know what to put in them and I don't know what to put on the walls, and I feel like they end up looking bare. So I think what I'm going to try the next few times I do builds like this is I'm going to put like more windows in the dining room and have it like very like windowy, because then I feel like that way it's going to be easier to furnish the walls and have it not look bare, because there's like only so much that you can put in a dining room. But I did like these little shelves. I thought that was kind of cute. Yeah, I like putting the shelves in and stuff. I think it works out well, very, very well. So yeah, I just wish that there was like, I don't know what it's called, like that little hutch thing that's in the corner of this dining room. I wish that I didn't have to use the white version. I wish that there was like a kind of soft brown, but it just didn't quite have the right colour. And it's just like times like this when I just wish that there was some sort of like colour customization in The Sims, but hey, whatever. Yeah, so this lounge room we're onto now, it took me forever to do it. I don't know, like it just took forever, so I had to cut a lot of it out. That's why there was already like a little bit of furniture in there, because it just took me ages to get it right, and I thought no one's really interested in seeing that. But I was happy in the end with how it turned out, because I wanted to use these kind of like colourful couches, because I haven't used them. I really love them, but I just don't ever use them. So it was really cool to be able to like put them in this build, and I really liked how I could like bring all the colour into the lounge room. I thought it was very different, and yeah, I liked it, and I think I'll try something like this a little bit more often. The other Parenthood lounges I also really want to use. They've got like a dark green swatch, and I want to do a build with them as well. I don't know if you guys do this, but there's like some furniture that I want to use, and I end up like kind of basing my whole entire build around like a couple pieces of furniture that I want to use. So I'm going to do like a build that's like based entirely on this like lounge from the Parenthood pack. So that's a fun fact about my building style, I guess. Yeah, and I like this green wallpaper. I thought that was really cool. I've never used that before either, and I like it how it looks with like the darker floor tiles. So yeah, I feel like my voiceover is just a whole lot of like, I like this build, I did a really good job, and I don't mean for it to be like that. And I feel like I do talk about the things that I don't like as well, so hopefully I don't sound like really up myself or like like, oh my god, I'm the best, because I know I'm not. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't like think that or anything. Yeah, so just like a random little thing to talk about. I think I'm gonna play Minecraft. I've been thinking about it for ages and I just haven't like done it yet, and I was like on my computer the other day and I realized that Minecraft was just kind of like installed on my computer, and it kind of creeped me out because I was like talking about playing Minecraft, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hang on a second, that wasn't installed on my computer before. I don't know, I just thought it was kind of weird. So maybe it was installed and I didn't notice, or maybe like because I looked up Minecraft on my computer, it like installed itself. I don't know, but I thought that was kind of like weird. So I now have Minecraft installed on my computer and I never installed it myself. So I think it's like, it's telling me something. It's telling me that I should play. So I probably will. And hopefully maybe film that as well. I do, like, my channel's going to be mostly Sims, but I'm not against, you know, playing like Minecraft or like one game that's not Sims. It's not going to be like the main focus of the channel, but it might just be like, you know, one day I play a game that's not Sims. So yeah, I really like this bathroom tile. This is like super random, but there's nothing that actually matches it, so I had to use like that blue tile. But I wish that they had like a kind of soft tile that actually matched that Parenthood wallpaper, because I reckon that wallpaper, like, that is one of my favorite wallpapers in the whole game. I think it is awesome. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love it. But I never know what floor to put it with because there's no tiles that match it, and I just think that's weird. I thought that they'd, you know, bring out some tiles. So hopefully maybe in a future expansion pack or something we can get like tiles that match that floor. Wait, what did I say? No, tiles that match the wallpaper, not the floor. Oh my god. Anyway, you're all probably used to my like crazy jumbled voiceovers by now. Yeah, I like this little bedroom too. I thought it was cute. I really like doing the like the blue and red themed children's rooms. I feel like the colours just go really well together, and there's like a lot of furniture that suits that colour scheme. So that's why a lot of the rooms end up being that colour. And I'm like obsessed with using shelving at the moment. I feel like it's such a good way just to fill up like a wall. I don't know. I just really, really love using the shelving. And I just kind of like how this little bedroom came out. Like, it's very like cute and little and compact, but like still kind of spacious somehow. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I really like it. I just wish I don't even wish, like, I just wish we had more clutter, but I don't think there's ever going to be a point where there's enough clutter. Like, clutter in The Sims, like, you can never have too much clutter. I mean, you can, but you know what I mean. I'm never going to, like, complain if they bring out clutter. In fact, I would love it if they did just a clutter stuff pack. That would be awesome. Yeah. And then this bedroom here is, like, like, what I had in mind was, like, maybe, like, a teenage girl's room who, you know, likes a bit of makeup and stuff. I feel like I do this kind of bedroom quite a lot. But, I don't know, maybe it's just, like, an easy kind of bedroom to, like, build for or whatever. I don't know. But I really love that painting. It's, like, I don't think it's Marilyn Monroe, but it gives me, like, that Marilyn vibe. Or maybe Audrey Hepburn. I don't know. But I really like the painting, and I love putting it, like, behind something. So I do quite like how this bedroom turned out. I think I would kind of like a bedroom like this, except the only thing that I wouldn't like about this bedroom, if it was mine, is there's no nerd shelf and there's no computer desk for all my games and stuff. And when I say nerd shelf, my husband and I have this shelf in our bedroom. We call it our nerd shelf. And we have, like, all of our pop vinyls, and we have all these, like, DC comic statues. We have a Spider-Man statue. We've got all of our comic books and stuff there, and it's kind of like, it's like my second baby. My first baby is my dog, and then my second baby is my nerd shelf, or our nerd shelf, but I think I probably have most of the stuff on there. Yeah. Then this, like, last bedroom here was supposed to be, like, kind of like a spare bedroom. So it's just very neutral and very, yeah, just like I imagined, you know, spare bedroom if you had guests over and stuff. I actually kind of wish that, I guess you kind of can have guests over and they, like, sleep over and stuff in The Sims. But it's hard, like, I wish that you could have people sleep over and you could, like, assign the person that is staying over, like, a bed so that they, like, go and sleep in that bed. I don't know. Maybe that's, like, a really weird idea. Or maybe you already can. I don't even know. But that'd be a cool idea. Yeah, and then I'm using these romantic garden plants and just, like, some of the base game plants. But the romantic garden plants are probably some of my favourite. I feel like they just make everything look so, like, cute and adorable. And I use them quite a lot. Yeah, I just think that they're just cute and adorable, and I really love using them. And then putting like some of the wall decorations on, and the little the window flower things, and it just looks so cute and adorable, and I really like it. So yeah, we're going to the backyard soon, and I quite like how this backyard turned out. Backyards, I don't know, I kind of find them hard to do sometimes. So I usually just try and make them like not too big, because I think that the smaller the backyard is, the easier it is to like fill up and stuff. So I put like a pool in, and by the time I'd kind of put the pool in and a bit of landscaping, I really didn't have like too much of the backyard to have to do, which I think made it a lot easier. And I put these like plants around it. I've been seeing like a lot of YouTubers doing this lately. I think it's just kind of like the thing to do at the moment. So I thought, I'm just gonna put put some plants around like that, and it really does like help kind of fill the garden up a little bit. Yeah, so I did this like kind of pool area, and then this little like what's that thing called, the monkey bars? Yeah, monkey bars. Oh, I remember playing monkey bars at school when I was little, and you'd do like tricks, like you'd skip one and you'd like jump to the third bar and all that kind of stuff. And I remember monkey bars was like a craze when I was at school, and I remember we would all play on there every single like morning tea and lunchtime, and I would get these really bad blisters on my hands. Like they were so bad that all the skin would come off my hands, and it wouldn't stop me. I would still go on those monkey bars, and like until basically my hands were like bleeding and I was sort of forced to stop. Oh, we're over. Whoops, I've been talking too much. We're into screenshots. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I do daily uploads, so don't forget to check back tomorrow.